everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Oriflame Originals Flameside Chats. Oriflame में बहुत सारे marketing और sales tools हैं and ये बहुत unique हैं to our company. And इन्हीं such tools के बारे में हम आज बात करने जा रहे हैं. ये tools इसलिए important है क्योंकि ये आपके business को help कर सकती हैं growth में और उसी के साथ ही साथ it can make your entrepreneurial journey a success. And with that, of course, to make it even more happening and alive, I have a very special guest with me. So let's welcome Nandini Kishan, who is here with us. And thank you so much for taking out valuable time and coming and talking to us. Of course, हम यहाँ पे बात कर रहे हैं about our catalog. I'm sure आपने ये guess कर लिया होगा कि ये एक बहुत ही important और सबसे बड़ी tool है जो help कर सकती है to find out where your favorite product is और उस पे क्या offer है. So Nandini, how long has it been for you in Oriflame? Let's start with that.
Yes, thank you so much, Kanan, for having me here today. It's been a pleasure and a privilege, of course. So it's been 17 years actually,
wow.
And counting, of course, my journey with Oriflame, and it's been fabulous all these years.
I'm sure. I mean, I think that's amazing. I mean, 17 years is a long, long time to be associated with Oriflame. आपने literally grow करा है Oriflame के साथ and for Oriflame too. But tell me one thing, in Oriflame there is a motto, it's all about having fun, it's about making money and looking great. So what was that one thing जो आपको बहुत attract करी थी Oriflame in the beginning, and of course because you've been with us, so क्या वो ऐसी एक चीज़ है जो you really wanted कि yeah, this is the company for me?
So the reason I joined Oriflame was the products, of course. So I had been struggling with oily, problematic, sensitive skin for a very, very long time. Okay. Till the time one of my patients, Pooja Kharbanda, she introduced me to Oriflame and I fell in love with the products and I started using them. And there was no better product than Oriflame for me.
Wow.
And gradually I got interested in the business opportunity also. I started growing with it and, then it's a long story and I became a diamond and I've been traveling the world with Oriflame.
Of course.
So today is a time when I, talk about Oriflame to anybody I meet. मेरी conversation ही उसके बिना खत्म नहीं होती है या शुरू नहीं होती है.
So I think for you Oriflame has been maybe something that you needed at that point of time. Yes. And of course with our products, of course, because they're inspired from nature and they are also powered by science, so you get a mix of both the worlds. And maybe it helped you in your skincare journey and your personal journey as well while joining the business. So it's a great inspiration story, I would say. And I am sure ये आपको, when you obviously saw our catalogs for the first time and now when you see it, you must have seen a big difference in what it used to be there that time and what it is now. So how much help do you actually get while looking at our catalogs?
Yes, absolutely. All the help, because as you know, catalog is our #1 sales tool.
Yes, absolutely.
And catalog में जो आपके editorials है, beauty edit है, the claims हैं, and the display in the catalog, it is done so well that it becomes easy for anybody to shop for what they want. And even to understand about a certain product, it becomes pretty simple for them,
Right.
And in fact, मेरे team में ऐसे बहुत लोग हैं जो इतने excited होते हैं हर month के catalog के लिए. So many of my brand partners, इस महीने ही नहीं, they are also waiting for the next month's catalog.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And if we talk of how the catalog has evolved, yes, it's come a very long way from the time I started.
Of course.
I've seen so many new covers and back pages, front pages, and all that over the years. Yeah, but there's I think it's constantly evolving. It's something new, which is fantastic, and
And I think that is also one of our approach when we are, of course, sitting and preparing for these catalogs. I think for us the ultimate goal is कि हम कैसे अपने catalogs को बहुत user friendly बना सकें, so that it's very easy for any of the brand partners or consumers as well to look in for the products, because हमारे products में it's not just about one thing. We have a lot of ingredients जो catalog में हमें पता चल सकती हैं. We have benefits, what they should use and when. There are a lot of editorials. So I think from that perspective we look into such things to actually brand partners को बहुत ही ज़्यादा excite करे to actually talk about it within themselves and with the consumers as well. So that is also something that we are really looking forward to when we are making these catalogs.
I'm sure. So which brings me to a question, Kanan. When you talk about the catalogs, मैं हमेशा से curious थी ये जानने के लिए कि जैसे कैटलॉग आता है, so आपको ऑन एवरेज कितना टाइम लगता है ऐसे इसको प्लान करने? 1 साल या 6 महीने, 3 महीने, मतलब?
Yes, actually, this is a very interesting question because planning of the catalog starts with products. So once we have the products with us, what happens is that we have a list of products that we get from global, and उसके बाद हम इन products को plan करते हैं हमारे catalogs में as per seasonality, as per festivities, and as per other things जो current environment में चल रही हैं. And what we also do is that once we have these new products in space, then we start planning our catalogs. और वो generally होते हैं I would say in 10 months. So in 10 months everything is ready with us, and we have a kind of like a blueprint, I would say. And after that, of course, the designing takes into perspective, and then finally you get the catalogs, you know, that you see in our websites.
A lot of work that goes behind the scenes, actually.
Yes, absolutely.
Which we brand partners many times take for granted. So like Kanan, I wanted to know, जब आपने बताया कि इतनी प्लानिंग होती है कैटलॉग्स की, और हम भी देखते हैं, और हम ये भी देखते हैं कि जैसे कोई स्पेशल डे के पहले यू नो समथिंग वेरी स्पेसिफिक, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल फादर्स डे हो गया या मदर्स डे हो गया या वुमेन्स डे हो गया, यू नो इट बिकम्स वेरी वुमेन सेंट्रिक. सो कैसे आप ये सब करते हैं, मतलब what happens there? इसकी planning कैसे होती है?
Okay, so I would say thanks to Google, we have all the dates now. Ki when do we have Holi, or when do we have Diwali, or maybe a Father's Day or a Mother's Day. So as I said, we start planning our catalog, you know, well in advance, and we already have these dates with us. So for example, in January, we wanted to be like a catalog which is full of great offers. Maybe in the month of March, it's Women's Day, and we want you know a lot of things around Women's Day. So we have a lot of editorials, we bring in a lot of products जो Women's Day से associated होते हैं. And then maybe for a Father's Day, we go for a special fragrance that we want, or maybe an accessory that we bring out. So of course, according to that, we look into. Mainly, we also focus on Diwali catalogs also in a very big way. You know, the festivities around the corner. And we also like to promote our products in that aspect as well. We have a lot of options, giftable options as well in the catalog. So yes, I would say planning just does not you know end. It's like an ongoing process, and for us, catalog planning is one of the most important aspects of you know delivering and promoting products. And of course, taki you get the best.
I know.
And of course, you can use those products and you know tell others also to use them. So yes, that is definitely a very like a big ongoing part of our planning process. Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, great.
So Nandini, because you've been associated with Oriflame since such a long time, I'm sure you must have your favorites, right?
Oh yes.
And I'm sure जो आपके favorites पहले थे और अब हैं, with time they must be changing, and I'm sure there'll be no new favorites added to your list as well. So you want to talk about them now?
Sure, I'm so glad you asked me this question.
Yes.
And I'm glad that you didn't say just one favorite, because
of course
there are
not.
so many favorites.
I'm sure.
So when I started, as I said, my skin was oily and pimply and so sensitive. I started using the tea tree range. I started with tea tree because I was so scared of using anything else on my skin.
Yes.
Gradually, it came to the collagen, and as I, you know, grew with age, which I don't think I have with Oriflame.
No age.
So then it became no age.
Yeah.
So, and with no age, the Ultimate Lift, I started with eCollagen, and then Ultimate Lift, and now I've added Proceuticals also to it.
That's amazing.
So, and I have also recommended Proceuticals to some of my closest friends who also love it. Then apart from that, of course, I love all the products. I love using makeup.
Yeah.
So, you know, whatever new is in makeup, I have to buy it from the catalog.
Yeah.
And yes, and I'm also a wellness person. So me and my family, we all use the supplements.
Wow.
The NutriShake, the Omega, the multivitamins, the astaxanthin, and I love talking about wellness and fitness and health because I think it's a very important part.
Yeah.
And then it's completely holistically beautiful, right?
Absolutely.
Including the,
that is what the whole you know thing is when we talk about Oriflame. It's not just about products, you know, it's also about how they are making you feel from inside. And wellness is a big part of it.
Big part of it.
So
it's been a long journey of using so many different products and having favorites change from
Yes.
time to time.
And actually, it's great because we always say that you should never stick to one thing,
Yeah.
because your skin also evolves with time. So
Yes.
it's very important
Yes.
to choose what is the best for you at that point of
Yes.
time. So it's great to know that you have your
Yeah,
favorites
and,
amongst.
and I think today my skin looks way far better than what it was when I joined Oriflame.
Absolutely. That
I
what
think
counts, and
yes,
that is something
yes.
that counts. That's
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
best thing.
I don't feel
Yeah.
my age at all.
Perfect. That's awesome to know. So, Nandini, those were some great favorites. But tell me one thing. I'm sure it's not very easy for anyone to come and see our products because obviously we are across 6 categories
Yeah.
and हमारे पास बहुत products हैं. तो अगर हम skin care के बारे में बात करें, how do you recommend people to start their skin care journey?
Right. So, Kanan, it starts from understanding what their skin concern is.
Absolutely.
And most of the time, it is either people are looking for skin which has more glow. I mean, they want the skin to be more glowy.
Yeah.
Or they are looking, or they have pigmentation, which is a very common problem in our country. So these are the two commonest, and then of course we have anti-wrinkle and
Yeah.
lifting, and we have everything. So if somebody is looking, for example, somebody is looking for a better glow on the skin, then I would recommend in the optimals category. I love the Glow Rise range, but of course it should be the complete routine, which includes cleansing, toning, under eye cream, serum, moisturizing in the day,
course.
and night cream at night, which we call CEBM.
Yes.
And if somebody is looking for something which gives them complete recovery within a month with complete guarantee, I recommend the Novage, where we have the the Novage Brilliance for pigmentation on the skin.
Right.
And today we also have the Proceuticals, which is an add-on with your regular skincare routine, whether it is the retinol or the AHA or the peptide ampules,
Right.
or the 10% vitamin C solution,
Absolutely.
which are fantastic
Yeah.
to be used with any regular skincare routine. So anybody who's looking for great looking skin, I don't think they need to go further than Oriflame. We have everything here.
Yeah, I know that's very true because we are upping our game with every launch that is
Yes.
coming our way. So we are establishing a lot of things with Novage, and on top of that, जैसे आप Proceuticals के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, of course those are complementing to the Novage routine already,
right.
but they're giving you better results.
Yes.
So very important to kind of have these innovations, every year
I
and
agree,
every now and
I
then.
agree, I agree.
So now I'm sure अब आपको पता होगा ये कि हमने जो print catalogs हैं वो 2022 में end करे हैं, and now we are actually transforming them into e-catalogs. So I just wanted to ask you, Nandini, how have you seen this transformation come? I mean, is it helpful for you, or what kind of new things are you bringing when you're talking about your brand to your brand partners about this change?
Yeah, so I think it's a very welcome move, first of all, and I'm very proud of Oriflame because the sustainability factor comes
Yes.
into play big time
Yes.
here, and yes, definitely, because I think the e-catalog is a fantastic move by the company, and I welcome it thoroughly, totally.
Okay.
And yeah.
Yeah, because that's great to know, because it's not just about changing with the world. It's also about Oriflame as a company. We are sustainable,
Yes.
and we believe in these modern changes which is required, which are the need of the hour.
Yeah.
So it's great to have a platform which is already set, wherein we
Yeah.
can showcase not just our products but a lot about our products as well.
Yeah.
So my next question to you is that how has this e-catalog actually helped you to know more about the products, या फिर to know more about what exactly is the speciality in these products?
Yeah, so it's fantastic. I think the e-catalog is complete because in the e-catalog, जैसे हम product पे ही click करते हैं, directly goes into. There was a time when we used to manually enter the codes
Yeah.
in the shopping bag, and we used to गलत वलत हो जाता
Exactly.
था. तो यहाँ पर directly product को click करने से, या lipsticks हैं 10 हैं, तो उनमें से आपको जो shade चाहिए, that will pop up. You should click that shade. You can zoom it. You can see it.
Yeah.
There are like if there is a certain product, for example, if there's Proceuticals, there is a video on it कि किसको use करना चाहिए. तो अगर कोई भी हमारा e-catalog click करता है, उसमें पूरी तरीके से knowledge है on everything, apart from of course the editorials and claims and other things. वीडियो देखने से instantly लोगों को समझ आ जाता है.
Right, you're very right.
And the
absolutely.
shopping experience is so smooth
Yeah.
from the eCatalogue. I love it.
You love
Yeah.
it. Great. I know, because it's all about making things available and very easy. So
Yeah.
with an e-catalog, you can actually take it around with you because it's available on the phone.
Yes,
You can
yes.
actually pick up any point and आप वो use कर सकते हैं, and you can show it around
Yes.
to a lot many people.
Yeah.
And जैसे आपने बताया that you can easily just pick a product and you can just click on it.
Yeah.
उससे आपको product के benefits भी पता चल सकते हैं, product के ingredients तक पता चल सकते हैं, because there are pop-outs जो click करने से आ सकते हैं in the e-catalog. So all of this is very easy to understand, very easy to manage, and very, very easy to shop.
Exactly. Agreed.
And that's what we want. We want the
Exactly.
shopping experience to be the best
smooth.
ever. Yeah, to be
Yeah.
very, very smooth. Yeah.
I agree.
And I think, Nandini, lastly, I think we've talked about the catalog, we've talked about your favorite products. You should tell us a personal story
Okay.
that is close to your heart.
Okay.
And maybe something जो आपको लगा कि yes, this is something that has probably changed my life in Oriflame, or maybe
Okay.
helped change someone else's.
Right.
So you have something to tell us on that?
So आप पूछ रहे हैं ना कानन, तो मुझे एक स्टोरी याद आ रही है जो
Okay.
पिछले साल की है एक्चुअली.
Oh, nice.
वैसे तो बहुत स्टोरीज हैं.
I'm sure.
But this story is within my family. So
Very personal.
Very personal. So last year in April, I was in the US. My nephew was getting married, and my bhabhi had called these makeup ladies to get her makeup done. So
Yeah.
on the day before the wedding, these ladies did her makeup, and yeah, it was a little overdone. But never mind. So she also didn't like it too much, and in the photos and all, it looked
Too
a
much.
little jarring.
Okay.
So you're wondering what to do. So I carry my Oriflame kit wherever I go. I can't live without it.
Yeah.
So I took out my peach glow, I took out my primer, and I took out my bronzing pearls. So I told her, look, you don't have to worry. Don't get this makeup done. I will do your makeup.
Ooh.
So she said, are you sure?
Yeah.
It is the wedding day. Are you sure I'll look good?
want to take
I
that
said, I
chance.
know exactly what I need to do for you.
Wow.
And I use the peach glow, and she's very fair skin, and she can't use too much of eye makeup, so I
Right.
just used a very little light eyeshadow, used a mascara, used the peach glow and the bronzing pearl.
So you actually gave her a very perfect nude look.
Very perfect look. And she ordered the peach glow and this thing next time she came.
Wow.
I mean, she came in a few months to India.
Okay.
So I, gave that to her. In fact, I'll be meeting her next week in Mumbai. So I'll be carrying the same for her again. And my brother, he loves the Oriflame fragrance, the dark wood that used to come.
The Oriflame
so I always
collection,
order a
yeah.
few extra for him. So although they travel the world, it comes back to Oriflame.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy to hear that सिर्फ आप ही ardent fan
Fan
नहीं
नहीं
है of Oriflame products, even your family is
World over.
world over.
Yes.
So it's a great story. I think something that I'm sure will be for a lot of families to talk
Yes,
about, because
yes.
definitely very similarly I have so many stories
Yeah,
as well, where you
yeah.
make your families know about our
Yeah.
products and use
Yes,
them.
yeah.
So thank you so much for sharing this.
Yeah, and I think it's all about recommending the right product to
Correct.
the right person.
Correct.
That makes all the difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
I would totally agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, that was a great talk. Thank you so much, Nandini, for taking out that valuable time and talking to all of us, sharing so many suggestions, recommendations, which I'm sure आप सब वापस लेके जाएंगे. And I would say bye-bye for now. But of course, this is not the only episode. Do watch for others coming very soon in the months or in the weeks to follow. And also, I would just tell you one thing that because हम digital world में हैं, it's great to share your product reviews with us in our Oriflame website. It is very easy. I'm sure you love our products and you want to talk to them about much in a wider audience. So it's great to throw in those reviews, and just like Nandini shared about many products, you can do that as well. So yes, thank you so much for tuning in, and see you next time. Bye bye.